Have you ever wondered why some people feel more tired the healthier they eat, while others see clear improvements just by making a few small changes? With an endless variety of foods available, making the right choices isn't always easy. You're not alone if you've ever stood in front of the nut aisle at the grocery store, torn between almonds or cashews, unsure whether to trust a heart-healthy label or worry about the calories and fat content. The truth is, not all nuts are as good for you as they seem. Some are truly gold for your heart, brain, and inflammation. Others, when eaten the wrong way or in excess, can quietly disrupt your metabolism and raise your risk of heart disease or diabetes. This article will help you clearly separate the good from the not so good. 4 types of nuts you should eat regularly to improve your health, and 4 types you should limit even if they seem healthy. You'll discover the benefits, risks, and recommended portions of each, all backed by trusted scientific research. If you find this topic helpful, please hit like or share it with your loved ones, because health always begins with the right knowledge. And if you've ever felt confused while choosing healthy foods, leave a comment below. Your story might just be the insight someone else needs. Now let's dive into the list: 4 nuts to add to your diet, and 4 to think twice about before eating too often. When it comes to healthy nuts, almonds have always topped the list of priorities. But what makes this small nut an essential superfood in so many people's diets? Did you know that just a small handful of almonds each day can help protect your heart, regulate blood pressure, and even improve your skin against premature aging? This isn't empty advertising. Almonds are rich in monounsaturated fats, the good fats that lower bad cholesterol, LDL, and increase good cholesterol, HDL, according to the American Heart Association. In a country where heart disease remains the leading cause of death, something as simple as eating almonds can make a surprisingly big impact. But it doesn't stop there. Almonds are also an excellent source of magnesium, a vital mineral that helps regulate blood pressure and supports nerve and muscle function. This is especially important for middle-aged adults, as circulation and muscle function often begin to decline. In addition, almonds are packed with vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects the skin from UV rays, pollution, and aging, daily stresses that are unavoidable in modern urban life. The best part? You don't need to eat a lot to see the benefits. Just about 23 almonds a day, roughly 160 to 170 calories, is enough to improve heart health, blood pressure, and skin condition. And because almonds are high in healthy fats and fiber, they help you feel full longer, making them ideal for those following a healthy or weight loss diet. So how can you easily incorporate almonds into your daily routine? You might sprinkle sliced almonds on top of your oatmeal or yogurt in the morning, carry a small bag of raw, unsalted almonds for a midday snack, or use ground almonds as a coating for baked fish or chicken, enhancing both flavor and nutrition. One important tip: always choose plain, raw, or dry roasted almonds with no added salt or sugar. Flavored varieties may taste appealing, but they can cancel out the original health benefits and turn a smart choice into a nutritional burden. Big change doesn't always require big action. Sometimes, one handful of almonds a day is enough to begin a journey toward better health, starting with your heart, your blood pressure, and your skin. It's one of the simplest yet most powerful choices you can make today. And if almonds are the bodyguard for your heart, the next nut on our list is the companion for memory and brain health, especially essential as we move into middle age. Among the overwhelming array of brain-boosting foods on the market, walnuts stand out as a natural gift dedicated to mental wellness. But can a simple nut truly enhance memory and protect the brain over time? In today's fast-paced world, where stress, work pressure, and aging all take a toll on cognitive function, everyone is searching for a simple, effective nutritional solution. And walnuts, with their high content of plant-based omega-3s, ALA, offer one of the most accessible answers. Unlike fatty fish, another popular source of omega-3s that is often avoided by vegetarians or those with seafood allergies, walnuts provide ALA, a form of omega-3 that can be converted into EPA and DHA. These compounds support neural cells, reduce inflammation, and enhance memory retention and information processing in the brain. This isn't just hearsay. Multiple studies from the University of California have shown that regular walnut consumption is linked to higher cognitive test scores, especially in adults over the age of 55. But the benefits go beyond brain health. Walnuts also help regulate blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity, two critical factors in preventing type 2 diabetes, one of the most common chronic diseases today. Stable blood sugar levels also mean a lower risk of brain damage related to metabolic disorders. The ideal daily amount to harness the benefits of walnuts is around 14 walnut halves, or roughly 180 to 190 calories. While slightly higher in calories compared to other nuts, the payoff is substantial, especially when walnuts replace unhealthy snacks like chips or packaged cookies. There are plenty of simple ways to incorporate walnuts into your diet. Toss them into a salad, blend them into a smoothie, mix them with granola, or enjoy them plain as an afternoon snack. Just be sure to choose raw, unsalted walnuts without added sugar and store them in an airtight container to prevent spoilage, since their healthy fats are prone to oxidation. Sometimes, small dietary changes can lead to a significant long-term impact. Walnuts are more than just a food. They're a smart, nutritional strategy to protect memory, prevent cognitive decline, and maintain sharp thinking in a busy life. And if walnuts are the brain power of the nut world, then the next nut on our list is the silent weight management ally. Low in calories, high in nutrients, and perfect for those who want to stay fit without sacrificing flavor. When it comes to nuts that help manage weight while still delivering solid nutrition, pistachios are a standout contender. What makes this tiny nut so special isn't just its delicious taste. It's the clever way it tricks your appetite. In a world where fast food and snacks are always within reach, controlling calorie intake can be a real challenge. Pistachios, with significantly fewer calories than many other nuts, just about 120 to 130 calories for 49 nuts, offer a balanced blend of protein, fiber, and healthy fats. This combination helps you feel full longer, curbs cravings, and naturally supports weight loss without the need for strict diets. But that's not all. Pistachios are also rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful antioxidants that help protect the retina from age-related macular degeneration, a common vision problem in middle age. With screen time at an all-time high, including eye protective nutrients in your diet, is more important than ever. There's also a unique psychological benefit. When you eat in-shell pistachios, the act of cracking each nut slows you down. This naturally encourages more mindful eating, helps you recognize satiety sooner, and lowers the risk of overeating, an advantage not to be underestimated in a world where mindless snacking is increasingly common. However, not all pistachios are created equal. Many products are loaded with salt, sugar, or artificial flavors to boost taste, but at the cost of nutrition, potentially raising risks for heart disease and high blood pressure. That's why the smartest choice is dry roasted, unsalted, unsweetened pistachios, preferably in the shell, to maximize their benefits. To incorporate pistachios into your daily diet, try them as an afternoon snack instead of chips, sprinkle them over salads for crunch and color, or crush them to top off a dessert, enhancing flavor while keeping things healthy. Good food doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes a simple bag of pistachios on your desk is all it takes to tame hunger, fight afternoon fatigue, and stay aligned with your health goals without sacrificing taste. And if pistachios are the silent weight warrior, the next nut, though often overlooked, is a quiet superstar for immunity and thyroid function, the Brazil nut. Among the many nutrient-rich nuts available, Brazil nuts may not be as popular as almonds or walnuts, but they hold a unique and often overlooked role, supporting thyroid function and strengthening the immune system, thanks to their exceptional selenium content. Thyroid disorders are increasingly common, especially among middle-aged women. An underactive thyroid can lead to persistent fatigue, unexplained weight gain, dry skin, depression, and a host of other serious health issues. Selenium, a trace mineral, plays a vital role in the production of thyroid hormones and in protecting the thyroid gland from oxidative stress. And Brazil nuts are the richest natural source of selenium you can find. Just 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day is enough to meet 100% of the recommended daily intake of selenium. No more is needed, and in fact, more is not recommended. Excessive selenium intake can lead to side effects such as a metallic taste in the mouth, hair loss, and, in severe cases, selenium toxicity. With Brazil nuts, the core philosophy is, a little goes a long way. Beyond thyroid support, the selenium in Brazil nuts helps boost immunity, enhances the body's natural antioxidant defenses, and may be linked to a lower risk of certain cancers. This is especially relevant in today's world, where environmental stresses, dietary habits, and chronic stress all challenge our overall health. Incorporating Brazil nuts into your daily routine is easy. Simply keep a small jar in your kitchen or office and enjoy 1 to 2 nuts each morning with your meal or as a standalone snack. You can also chop them up and add them to granola, salads, or yogurt for a nutritional boost. One important tip: always choose raw, unprocessed Brazil nuts without added salt or sugar. Because of their high oil content, store them in an airtight container in a cool, dry place, or refrigerate them to prevent rancidity. In a world where many people turn to supplements or quick fixes, a few Brazil nuts a day can offer a more sustainable solution. Simple, affordable, and aligned with the growing trend toward mindful, natural wellness. And with that, we've now uncovered 4 nuts you should include in your diet, each offering a unique strength for your heart, brain, waistline, and immune system. But not all nuts are nutritional gold. In the next section, we'll explore 4 familiar nuts that should be consumed with caution, because health benefits don't always come without risks. If almonds and walnuts are the shining stars of the nut world, then macadamia nuts are the beautiful but dangerous type, especially when consumed without caution. With their rich, buttery flavor and irresistible crunch, macadamias can easily fool people into thinking they're the perfect healthy snack. But the reality is a bit more complicated. Macadamia nuts are among the highest calorie nuts, packing around 200 calories in just 10 to 12 small pieces. This means that without portion control, you can easily consume excessive energy without realizing it. In an era where obesity and weight gain are on the rise, Eating what seems like a healthy snack that's actually calorie-dense is a subtle but serious trap. To make matters trickier, while macadamias are high in monounsaturated fats, the good kind that support heart health, excessive intake can still lead to weight gain and metabolic issues. And many store-bought versions are coated in sugar, salt, butter, or chocolate, significantly raising the risk of high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease when eaten regularly. That said, there's no need to eliminate macadamias from your diet entirely. The key lies in smart choices and moderation. If you love this nut, opt for plain, raw, or dry roasted macadamias with no added salt or sugar. Enjoy just a few at a time as an occasional treat, not as a daily snack or meal replacement. One practical tip is to use macadamias as a flavor enhancer rather than a main ingredient. For example, sprinkle a few crushed nuts over a green salad for texture, or mix them into homemade granola for a hint of richness, rather than eating them by the handful. Managing your eating habits, especially with foods that are healthy on the surface but risky underneath, like macadamias, requires mindfulness and intention. Think of macadamia nuts as a delicacy, something to savor rarely and in small amounts. That way, you can enjoy their signature creaminess without compromising your health or waistline. In a world where food choices are abundant but not always transparent, being able to spot the false healthy options is the first step toward truly owning your well-being. And if macadamia nuts are a prime example of a weight gain trap in disguise, the next nut, common in nearly every kitchen, carries hidden dangers of its own, including allergens and natural toxins: the peanut. Peanuts are among the most widely consumed foods, from peanut butter sandwiches to energy bars, candies, and snacks at sports games. But behind that popularity lie health risks that many either don't know or choose to ignore. First, what many people don't realize is this: peanuts aren't actually nuts, they're legumes, and that botanical fact makes them one of the most serious food allergens. According to the CDC, peanut allergies affect millions of people, especially children, and in many cases, even a tiny amount can trigger anaphylaxis, a life-threatening reaction that requires immediate medical attention. Beyond allergies, peanuts carry another, lesser-known but significant threat: aflatoxin contamination, a natural toxin produced by mold that can grow on peanuts under poor storage conditions. The World Health Organization classifies aflatoxins as carcinogenic to humans, particularly linked to liver cancer. While food safety agencies work hard to regulate this risk, it's not completely eliminated, especially in imported products or those stored for long periods. Then there's the problem of processed peanut products: commercial peanut butter, salted snacks, flavored peanuts. These often contain added sugars, salt, and hydrogenated oils, all of which are associated with inflammation, obesity, high blood pressure, and a range of chronic health issues. Consuming such products mindlessly, day after day, can silently harm your cardiovascular and metabolic health over time. That said, this doesn't mean you need to cut peanuts out of your life entirely. If you're not allergic and still want to enjoy them, opt for natural, unsalted peanuts, ideally raw or dry roasted, with no added oils or flavorings, and stored properly to minimize mold risk. Also, try to avoid highly processed peanut butter. Choose natural versions with only ground peanuts and no added sugars or oils. Even then, consume in small amounts, no more than a few teaspoons per day, especially if you're watching your weight or blood pressure. Health isn't about avoiding every food with potential risks. It's about knowledge and conscious choices. Peanuts, when handled and consumed responsibly, can still be a valuable source of plant-based protein. But when you ignore their origin, how they're processed, or how much you're eating, this beloved everyday nut can quietly become a hidden threat to your health. And if peanuts represent the dangers of popularity, the next nut, far less common but equally tricky, comes with a bizarre side effect known as pine mouth. Pine nuts. Pine nuts, with their rich, buttery flavor and essential role in dishes like pesto, may seem like a refined choice in a modern diet. But beneath their elegant reputation lies a series of concerns that make it worth thinking twice before adding them to your daily menu. First and foremost, pine nuts are highly perishable. That's because they contain a high amount of oil, especially unsaturated fats, which are prone to oxidation when exposed to heat, light, or air. If not stored in a cool, airtight environment, pine nuts can go rancid quickly, losing their nutritional value and imparting an unpleasant odor and taste to your meals. More notably, pine nuts have been linked to a rare but disruptive condition known as pine mouth. After eating pine nuts, particularly those sourced from China, some people report a lingering metallic or bitter taste in their mouth, lasting from a few days to a week. While not dangerous to health, this strange aftertaste can make eating deeply unpleasant and unpredictable. Nutritionally, pine nuts also fall short compared to other nuts. They contain less protein and fiber, meaning they don't promote satiety or help stabilize blood sugar levels as effectively as almonds or pistachios. Add to that their hefty price tag, among the most expensive of all nuts, and it becomes clear that they may not be the most economical or functional choice for everyday use. Should you avoid pine nuts completely? Not necessarily. If you enjoy their flavor and have never experienced pine mouth, you can still use them in very small amounts, as an accent in salads, pasta dishes, or sauces. Just be sure to choose products with clear sourcing, ideally from Italy, Spain, or the US, and always store them in the refrigerator to maintain freshness. For those looking for safer, more affordable alternatives, consider sunflower seeds or sliced almonds. These options not only cost less, but also provide more protein, fiber, and peace of mind. In the world of healthy eating, not everything that sounds gourmet or comes with a high price tag is truly good for your body. Pine nuts are a prime example, elegant, tasty, and rare, but also temperamental and risky when used carelessly. And if pine nuts reveal the complexities of gourmet nuts, the final nut on our list, chestnuts, offers a different kind of surprise. With a name that suggests richness and nutrition, chestnuts are in fact much closer to starchy grains than to the nutrient-dense nuts we've discussed so far. Chestnuts, with their mildly sweet taste and soft, starchy texture, are often associated with festive seasons, especially Christmas. The aroma of freshly roasted chestnuts filling the winter air evokes warmth and nostalgia, leading many to assume that chestnuts are nutritionally similar to almonds or walnuts. But the truth is, chestnuts are entirely different in nutritional profile, and without a clear understanding, they're easy to misuse. Unlike most nuts, chestnuts are very low in fat and protein, the two core nutrients that typically make nuts a powerhouse for health. Instead, chestnuts are high in carbohydrates, making them nutritionally closer to grains than to other nuts. This gives chestnuts a relatively high glycemic index, GI, meaning they can cause blood sugar levels to rise quickly after consumption, especially when eaten in large amounts or without pairing with fiber or protein. For those trying to manage blood sugar levels, prevent diabetes, or control an existing condition, one of the most widespread health concerns today, frequent chestnut consumption might not be ideal. And because they lack the fat and protein that promote satiety, chestnuts don't keep you full for long. This can lead to overeating in an attempt to feel satisfied, increasing your overall calorie intake without proportional nutritional value. That said, this doesn't mean you should completely eliminate chestnuts from your diet. If you're following a gluten-free diet or looking for a natural carbohydrate source to replace wheat, chestnuts can be a reasonable choice, but only in moderation and with the mindset that they're more of a starch than a nutrient-dense supernut. To enjoy chestnuts wisely, consider combining them with vegetables at dinner, adding a few to soups for thickness, or grinding them into a topping for plant-based dishes. The key is portion control and not using chestnuts as a substitute for more nutrient-dense nuts like almonds or walnuts. Another important factor is storage. Chestnuts have a much higher moisture content than most nuts, making them highly perishable. Choose fresh, in-shell chestnuts when possible, or opt for frozen, well-sealed varieties. Avoid pre-roasted chestnuts that have been sitting too long or lack clear expiration labeling. Chestnuts can work well in certain diets, but they aren't the best option if you're looking for a complete nutritional boost. When you understand the true nature of a food, you gain the power to make informed, conscious choices instead of being swayed by appearances or assumptions. And with that, the full picture of the 8 nuts, 4 to enjoy and 4 to limit, comes into focus. What matters most isn't eliminating or glorifying any one nut, but learning how to eat wisely, choose smartly, and tune into what your body truly needs. Just a few nuts a day, if they're the right kind, in the right way, can make a lasting difference to your long-term health. Your interest in health is more than just a personal choice. It's a lasting investment in your well-being and a quiet act of care for the people you love. Together, we've explored 8 types of nuts, 4 you should include regularly to nourish your heart, memory, immunity, and weight management, and 4 others that should be enjoyed in moderation due to hidden risks many aren't even aware of. Hopefully, you've come to realize healthy eating isn't about cutting everything out. It's about making smart, mindful choices that align with your body's needs. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these nuts do you eat most often? Was there anything that surprised you or that you learned for the first time through this video? Share your thoughts, reflections, or experiences in the comments. I'm eager to learn from you, and so are the others in our growing community. This is just one part of a broader series I'm building, centered on health, nutrition, and the daily habits that support a better life. Stay with me for the next episodes, where we'll not only share practical knowledge, but also foster a positive, informed, and proactive community. And if there's one message I hope you carry with you after watching, it's this: you don't need to change everything overnight. Even small steps, like choosing the right handful of nuts each day, can make a big difference in the long run. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like or share it with your friends and loved ones, because someone you know might need exactly this information to begin their own journey toward better health. Thank you.